Alright everybody, we're back with the Predator 224 engine, and I did get a go-kart frame, but it was not the one I was wanting. I told you guys I was going to get a two-seater go-kart with suspension, but that, he basically just backed out on me, so I had to go with a little Coleman sk100. So basically, as a last resort option, I went with this frame not knowing if it was even going to work, and to this point, I do not know if it's even going to work, because the engine mount is not even close. We need room on this side, and my engine is hanging off this side. Same with my gas tank smacking into this, and my valve cover smacking into this. So this engine is gonna have to stay right here until I think of a good idea or something that's gonna work. I may need to trade the frame, but I do not want to give up this early. So I'll think of some ideas and I'll come right back. Alright, so I ordered an engine mount riser plate off of Amazon. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. It says it raises it 1.6 inches up in the air, and I can push it to left to right either way I want it to go. I'm really hoping my valve cover is not smacking into my frame. Same with my gas tank, but I really don't see my gas tank being fixed with this problem. But we'll see. I'm going to catch you guys whenever the parts come in. Alright, the engine mount riser plate just came in the mail. We're going to see how this fits and if this is going to work. Alright, so we got the engine mount riser plate on finally. It looks pretty good. I'm hoping my valve cover has clearance over this now. I know my gas tank's probably going to still be smacking into this, but I hope there's a way to fix that. But we're going to put the engine on there, see how it looks, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so we got the engine on, and our valve cover is clearing it by like a centimeter, but that is another problem out of the way. Now I gotta deal with my gas tank smacking into the roll cage thing, half a roll cage, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so as I'm looking here, it does look like I may be able to take this thing off. On both sides, it does have bolts and nuts, so let's just hope and pray, I guess. I'm gonna get back to you guys whenever we take this top part off, I guess. Alright, so it does look like this comes off. I'm gonna need to hit that with a hammer, I think. Yeah. Sweet, okay. And then on the other side, I think it should just pull right off as well. Alright. Now that we got that thing off, I think we should have some more room. Alright, so we got the engine back on, and man, it's so close. On both sides, it just inches away. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'm gonna start thinking of something to get it over, because it's still smacking into this, just barely. I might try and put some washers on the gas tank or something to space it out a little bit. Maybe I might try and put another plate in between here as like a spacer. I'm not really sure, but I'll get back to you guys whenever I think of something. Alright, it has been 4 hours and I finally got this thing to work. What I had to do was this thing right here. It's the whole thing, but on this side, I completely shaved it down. I put a little piece of foam just in case it would collide with this, because I didn't want it to puncture my gas tank. But I got the engine bolted down. Now all we gotta do is get wheels, I guess. I'm gonna do an alignment. I'm gonna put on the throttle cable. I will also be putting on the torque converter and connecting it to the shaft when I can, whenever that comes in the mail. I did order one off of Amazon because I didn't even know if this thing was going to work, so I didn't want to spend all the money if this thing wasn't even going to work. But it seems like it is. It's pretty good, I guess. I'm going to start it up and show you guys how it sounds. Alright, that sounds pretty good, but I think it's going to sound a lot better when I get the 3-stage header from Go Power Sports. As a joke, me and my friend took off the exhaust and put on a Flowmaster 50 series Delta Flow muffler. It was supposed to be on my Crown Vic, but I just wanted to see what it sounds like on this. So I'm going to play a clip of that. It's vertical, but I'll just put it in anyways. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I really didn't think this frame was going to work, but we did some redneck science, and it seems to fit. We still have the little bit of clearance, and we have a little piece of foam in between there. In the next video, I'm most likely going to be showing you guys how to put on a 30 series torque converter. But that's going to basically be all for today's video. See you guys.